today's video, what we're going to be looking is finding opportunities that we can explore and launch as our own private label product. So what does that mean? It means we're going to source something from China and then sell it on Amazon under our own brand. My name is Nikos. I've been selling on Amazon for the last 5 years, and I've been able to move from arbitrage into private label and selling under my two brands now. Today's video is sponsored by Profit Protector Pro. If you are still doing arbitrage in 2025 and you are not using a repricer, you're simply leaving money on the table. Please purchase a repricer for yourselves and you'll find that you have stock that is churning a lot faster for yourself. And with the use of Profit Protector Pro, you'll be selling over the buy box because they're able to manipulate the Amazon algorithm. I've got a link below in the description for yourself so you can get access to the most powerful Amazon repricer. So what we're going to do is today we're going to be using a software called Smart Scout, and we're going to try and identify opportunities. Now, what is an opportunity when it comes to the private label space? Well, an opportunity in a private label space is where you have an item, say for example, is selling 150 times a month, and the seller has not got any A+ content, he's only got 3 images. That for me is an opportunity. And what you're trying to do always, and hopefully that's what I want you to try and achieve, is trying to do something different. If you think that you're going to launch a private label brand or product and the only thing different that you've got is the price, well, it's a bit silly, really, if you think about it, because you're going to have you competing against somebody who's an established seller, potentially who's already got quite a decent relationship with the wholesaler or supplier, even apologies when I'm talking about Alibaba, and they're buying at a better price from you. Simple as, when you have the initial order. For me, you need to have something different. Is the item, how it's packaged, is how the images look, is the color of the item. That's things that you can do different and better the item for yourself. So you should be able to see Smart Scout, and Smart Scout has got numerous tools. Today we're going to be looking at a product, and we're going to try find a product with using the correct filters. So as you can see, okay, when it comes to products, that you can see the scale of some of the business. Okay, so you got Nintendo is selling 2.5 million Nintendo Switches per month. It's absolutely insane, but we don't need that. Okay, we're not going to compete there. We're not doing arbitrage. We're trying to do something different. So we've got different filters, and these are the filters that will indicate if you've got a correct opportunity or not. So we've got so we're going to go ratings first of all. Well, a maximum rating of 4. That's one of the first things we want. So you can see here we've got the 2 filters. We've got number of all sellers and number of FBA sellers. Now you can select as number of all sellers 2, yeah, or you can just put number of FBA sellers as 1. Now the reason being is because if I put 2, it means that the FBA and the FBA method of selling count as 2 different sellers. So that's why I've put just 1. Continuing on, we've got we want estimated monthly units sold. So the maximum units that I want sold is, at least I want something that's selling, yeah, but not something that I'll need a crazy amount to bring it in. So I'm putting 80 to 200. If I've got something that's selling 500 times a month, it'd be amazing for us. But it means that I need to be ordering 1.5 to 2,000 units per month every time I place an order. I'm not going to look at categories because I'm not bothered. And it's the monthly revenue. I'm looking to make, in fact, let's have a look if I kind of find a price. Buy box price. Let's put buy box price. Okay, we don't do revenue. If you do how many units we're selling and the price, well, revenue is going to be automatic. So we're looking for at least, let's say, 16 to, let's put 27. So we've got 30 pages, we've got 3,000 products here for us. Now, anything else we can filter on? Page score, okay? Now, page score, let's put page score, maximum page score of, let's say, 6. So we're going down to 22. Now, what is the page score for us? This is the score that they've given. Apply, we've done that. I'm going to put this on one side. So page score would be, have they got the reviews, have they got the images, etc. for us. So we have given 22 different products here, and we are going to identify to see if we potentially find an opportunity. So what we're going to do is we're going to open these products on Amazon and see what they are, how many sales per month they're given. Obviously, this is RIP. And just a quick brief, portable air cooler, great time of the year. Rogue Trooper. I didn't know that Returns palette, of course, been taken down. It was interesting. I thought, wow. You've got Brush Edge, Moderate Pain Relief. That's been taken down. Oasis, of course. Dishwasher tablets. It's interesting to see different opportunities of what people are doing. Of course, it is quite warm over here, so this is why fans will do quite well. Horrible first image. This is why the score is so low, but people are still buying it. Right, so we've got fetal heartbeat Doppler, so okay, Doppler effect. So a Doppler should allow you to be able to hear the baby's monitor. Okay, now we've got an item that is selling 100 times a month with a 1-star review. So if you have a look at ratings, useless, you can't hear the baby's heartbeat at all, only loud static noises like a broken radio, no batteries included, no gel included, so it's impossible to use straight out of the box. Total waste of time, do not buy. Exchange, absolute fraud. This product picks up the heartbeat on me. How ridiculous waste of money, wish I never bought. So really bad product, really, really bad advertising. Now what I could potentially be thinking of is they've now changed it and they've got the gel and the batteries, hence as to why they changed the images. But it seems to be the case that initially they just sent it out without the different tools. And again, the last thing you want to be doing is giving this to a pregnant lady and it doesn't work, because of course there's going to create a lot of anxiety for them. If I just move that, should be able to see that. So let's have a quick look on Alibaba and see what they're buying this, and they're selling it for £14. So they're buying it for about $7 and they're selling it for £14. So I can't imagine they've got much of a margin on this. At the moment in time, it looks like they're just trying to get rid of it. I don't like it because of negative reviews. The negative reviews could be sorted, a lot of them, in regards to with having the batteries and having the gel. That should be a very, very easy fix. But again, maybe that's an opportunity. So fetal heartbeat, Doppler belt. So a quick look. So we've got a few of them that are selling. So we've got this is selling for 42 quid a month. 42, 49. Hence as to why this is selling so good. Okay, 14 even at 1-star. Let's have a look at the 7 to see again what are they telling for the ratings. You got a Vine review, you got a Vine review. The negative was this is cheap, that does not work. I've ordered it so badly and does nothing. So you can see how the Vine reviews have given it a positive, but the other ones haven't here. So it's quite interesting what they're selling it for, considering the price you can buy it at. If you paid a bit more, you might have an opportunity here. Yeah, you might have an opportunity here for it. Not many with that keyword for it. So fetal habit Doppler. Yeah, you can see again we've got 39. We've got a few people doing it, but people are buying it for us. Next thing we had is Bluetooth adapter. No, I don't want it. Don't like stuff that gets big consumed and really worth it. Electronic again. You got camping equipment, currently unavailable for that. It's been unavailable for quite some time, hence as to why I was doing this. It must have done really well for a period of time. Same again here, they must have sold quite well for them. So say this is an opportunity for yourself. You're thinking, hold on, this is an idea, what I need to explore. Well, in this case here, what you need to explore is to see what's happening. Now, why are we getting so many negative reviews? Why is this not working? So again, you've got negative reviews on this listing here 200 times a month. Horrible to not buy. If you give 0 stars, I couldn't hear placenta. It made me horrible noise every time we touched the one. Never end up finding the heartbeat. Had to use. Not worth the money. Um, so you will have people that like it. You will have people that don't like it. But you cannot argue with the fact that this product is selling. Yeah, different sellers are selling it, and it's selling quite well. You got this one here is a different variation of it. So that's at 560, okay, and they're selling it at the moment in time for 62. 48 here. It's pretty much exactly the same. 62 they're selling it for. Let's have a look if we've got any different variations of it. Got 69 again here. 48, 50 sold per month. You can't argue with it. It's selling per month. Okay, they've gone out of stock so fast. They probably didn't think they would go out of stock, and they have gone out of stock. So that's something that's quite interesting with it. So things you could do to better this product. Okay, now clearly if you're advertising batteries and it hasn't got batteries, well, that's creating a massive issue for us. If you have saying it's going to have a gel and it's not got a gel, well, that's something you need to fix too. So I think you need all three things together. Along for me, I would definitely have a card and explain where and how and at what stage you should be able to hearing what heartbeat kind of thing for us. And so that'd be quite interesting. Um, with that, you can see how the score breakdown has been given on this occasion for it. But I find it interesting how um, we were able to straight away just put some filters and find a product that, I mean, there's no way when I was looking for a PL product, I'd be thinking of, well, maybe I should go and look into some baby doublers. It's insane, and that's the beauty of it. I want you to be thinking when it comes to Amazon PL that you are going in with using data instead of going in with using your idea. Do not get an idea and thinking, I am going to make this idea work because I found this keyword over and over again and I looked at this item and this did. Go with the data. Believe me, if you go with data and if you see that the margins there, which, okay, for this question, this 100% it would be there because we're buying at, say, 8 and they're selling for 48, opportunity for us. So, yeah. Would I be doing this? I don't know. It's got the electronics 180 days, but one of my first student, in fact, my first student, he started doing electronics, and one of the reasonings that he gave us when he started doing electronics was, well, this puts people off. Yeah, the reality is that new people starting on Amazon, the last thing they want to do is electronics. And he thought, well, you've got the pool of people doing OA, you've got a pool of people of doing PL, you've got a little smaller pool of people that are doing PL electronics. So maybe more opportunity. You've got to do what works for you. But believe me, please make it a goal for yourself to start selling under your own brand. It's going to create the freedom. I mean, look at the problem that we've got at the moment in time with the Amazon and Gates, the issues that it creates for so many people. You can resolve that by selling under your own brand. If you're interested in PL, well, just sign up for my free 40 tips along with free access to my Discord server. Thanks so much for watching. And according to YouTube, this should be the next video you should be watching.